You change these 3 things, you'll be a faster sim racer. All right, so the first thing that I want to discuss, something that I wish I would have done a long time ago, and that's mute the chat. Don't listen to the other people you're driving against. Don't worry about talking to yourself. Just focus on driving. I wish I would have done this a long time ago, and for whatever reason, it actually happened to me accidentally, and I've been driving so much better since. There's very few times where the chat has actually benefited me versus the many times where it's worked against me. So when you think about how am I trying to have success as a sim racer, if you eliminate a distraction, that's an instant improvement in my eyes. The internal dialogue that I have when I'm driving gets massively interrupted when I hear other people cursing, saying mean things about each other, freaking out about something that happened in a corner that I'm not even in. So just that alone, I think, is a huge thing that I wish I would have done a long time ago. Turn off the chat. Don't worry about other people. Just focus on you, focus on the next corner, focus on your braking zone, focus on the apex, and forget about all that noise. So all right, number 2, learn the track. Again, it's a rookie mistake. It's something that I wish I would have put a bigger emphasis on early on when I started driving on the simulator. Just learn the track, get comfortable with the track. Do not ever enter a race lobby not knowing the track. I've done it before. It doesn't work out. You're gonna get frustrated. It's an easy way to lose focus, lose the enthusiasm for driving, and just want to log off and never, race again. Learn the track, run, X amount of laps on that track in practice before you ever go race it. That X number of laps is different for everyone, so I don't want to narrow that to a certain number, but if there's a series that you're interested in and they're running at that track, don't go race there yet. Go practice, hop in a test drive lobby, do your thing, get comfortable with the track, practice, practice, practice. And the other thing I will say, do not run with the driving line. It's okay to do for a little bit, but as soon as you can, as soon as possible, turn the driving line off. It'll make a huge difference. You can focus more on reference points, where you want to be braking, rather than staring down at the driving line through the corner, which is a horrible habit and something that you can't do in real life. So why would you cheat yourself by doing that on the simulator? Practice, learn the track, and turn that driving line off as soon as you possibly can. All right, and that brings me to number 3, which, again, is going to sound obvious, and it goes right along with number 2 on the list. Learn the car. Learn the car that you want to drive. Again, if there's a series that features 4 cars or just 1 car, go learn the car and practice, practice, practice. Run X amount of laps at a single track with that single car and get comfortable with the car. Don't enter a race lobby if you've never driven the car before or you've never driven the track before. Be honest with yourself about your own abilities. Don't drive something that's too fast for you. Don't drive something without ABS if you don't know how to manipulate your sim rig and you're gonna lock up every corner. Stick to your own abilities. Drive slower cars. When you drive slower cars, the competition is closer. Go drive slower cars. Oh well, you'll build yourself up. It's so easy to get frustrated. Just like when people are in your ear with the chat, just like when you don't know the track, when you don't know the car you're driving, it's so easy to get discouraged, it's so easy to get frustrated, it's so easy to say, this isn't for me, I don't want to drive a simulator or race or do any of this again. Practice, 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 get comfortable, work your way up to faster cars, and you're just going to have a better experience. I love racing Miatas on the simulator. They're the slowest car on iRacing, but I absolutely love them. The competition's great. And do I go race other things from time to time? Sure. But I always find myself sticking with those cars because I know that they aren't above my abilities and I'm not going to get frustrated because I'm trying to overdrive a car that's way too fast for me. As always, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every like, every comment, every view, and of course, every subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next, and we will see you in that next video.